Hello everyone, it's me again. Today I will be reviewing Simplicity R1093. The actual number for this is S9232. Okay, where do I start? First of all, I really made a boo-boo in choosing the fabric for this dress. Not only did I do that, I did not wash this fabric before I cut it out. And this fabric has some stretch, so I found that whenever I ironed on this fabric, it sort of shrunk a little. And that was a bit disappointing. I was like, heck, I can't believe it. Now, the reason I did this is because I was working on the Mimi G dress at the time, the Mimi G wrap dress N224. And then I realized that I cut some of the pieces, in the wrong direction. So I had to get some, and I thought in the meantime, why don't I work on something else? And so before even thinking about it, I grabbed this fabric and this pattern and went to work. So, what's done, it's done. But anyway, I think this fabric and the fact that it shrunk while I was ironing it have something to do with the fit. It may have affected the fit somehow. Anyway, let's get on with it. So first of all, I would like to point out this massive collar. Like, I mean, does it look this big on this picture? I mean, it looks like it only covers this teeny part of this lady's neck. Maybe I have a short neck. I don't know, okay? That is very possible that I have a short neck. But this thing literally covers my entire neck. And I am not happy about it one bit. I am not happy about this. Now, I'm wearing this today to go to work just to see how it fares out. I mean, I could imagine just burning and sweating in this shirt all day long. The weather seems a bit cloudy today, so hopefully it's not going to be too hot. So wearing this shirt is not going to be a complete disaster today, but we will try it out. Anyway, I don't know what else to say about this collar. I mean, I really was expecting, I knew I would have, a collar like this, but I really didn't expect it to just overtake my entire neck. But, c'est la vie. So, however, this is a pretty top though. If you could figure out how to make this neck a bit smaller, at the moment I can't. I can't really be concerned about figuring that out. I've got other things to do. But this is a good, I guess, a toile or markup, because in the event I choose to make this dress again, which I do not see happening anytime in this near future, then I would have this top as reference. So let's turn around so you could see the beautiful tie in the back. Gosh, I hope you could see this. Tie, keyhole, and we've got the sleeve with the cutout. Now there is supposed to be a button right here where you see this marking. I've left this marking on because I'm still trying to decide whether or not I should put the button in. I really tried putting a buttonhole there, but I don't know what was happening with my machine. I don't know if it hated the fabric. I don't know what happened, but it just wasn't working out. So I decided to just leave out, this button here. Maybe I might, sew it on permanently. But again, we'll wear the shirt and see how it flies. But this is a really cute detail on this top. Otherwise, this is just a basic shirt. What sets it apart is this collar, this tie with the keyhole in the back, and the sleeve option. Now I think there are other sleeve options to this one, but I preferred this one. Now the sleeve, see, it's a tiny bit too short. Maybe about, I don't know, an inch short. Now again, I do not know if the fabric had anything to do with it, ironing it and it shrinking. So it's very possible that it had something to do with this. Also, it's a bit snug around here, around the widest part of my arm. So I will just say it's because the fabric shrunk. But I cut a size 12 for the bust, which is a 34 bust, and a size 14 at the hip, which is a 38 hip. It's a finished measurement at 37 and a half for the bust, and a finished measurement of a 30, no, that is a 43 and a half. So that gives you enough room, to move around, enough ease in this. But it's not too bad. My biggest issue is this color. I don't know what to say about this color. I'm walking around and people might be asking me whether or not it's snowing in this country. But we'll see. So I think that's all there is to say about this top. Aside from this massive color, I don't have too many things to say about it. But the instructions for putting the sleeves together. The sleeves come in 2 pieces, and you have to put them together so you could get this beautiful detail here. Oh my Lord Jesus Christ. I had so much trouble with this. Not only I felt like the instructions were not clear, it was a bit of just a roundabout type of instruction, and it really wasn't clear. So I really had to read this instructions like 100 times and just try to use common sense in order to be able to put it together. I mean, it worked out okay. And this top stitching is just, it barely made it. These are just, markings to help me with the top stitching. These little blue dots you're seeing here. I really wished I had washed this fabric ahead of time. It would have saved me a whole lot of trouble, and I suspect when I put it in the wash, I may not be able to use it again because it has some shrinking to do. Finally, I will give this top maybe a 4 out of 10, and that really is because of this massive color. It ruined the top for me. I really don't know what is happening with this thing. Oh, and by the way, putting on this color, it was hell. The collar, it is so much wider than the neck itself, I had to pin this within an inch of its life. I had to pin and slice through the seam allowance within an inch of its life just to get this collar to fit. I barely got it to fit. There are some areas where the thread caught the fabric here, and let me tell you, after spending so much time trying to get this collar to fit, there was no way I was going to go back and fix this. But thanks to this massive collar, you can't really see it, so everything works out. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. Bye. See you next time.